Our humble obeisance to the one we revere, our deep obeisance to the one we revere. We watch the divine procession through our eyelids. We saw that Bhavya Jīv journey from Nigōd to Nirvāṇ. We can view this journey from another perspective by looking into our own lives. Life runs with 4 systems called Tantra. In these systems, we are initially nurtured as a ward, Pālya, then we grow into a guardian, Pālak, and can further become a super guardian, Pālanhār. The first Tantra is called Parama Tantra or the Supreme. Param means nothing can be bigger or beyond it. Just like for a child, parents are Param. They expect nothing in return. Nature is Param Tantra. We obtain yoga such as the mind, speech, body, sense organs, intellect and life force from nature to run our lives. Nature also provides us with air, water, food, light, fire, energy and all the essentials for our living. Param Tantra itself is pure and liberated. It is Udāsīn. It is always ready to help as Nimitta Kāraṇ. Whatever we acquire from Param Tantra, we can use it in any which way. Nature does not interfere if we use natural resources in a wasteful manner. Nature nurtures us like a super guardian. In case of death, that is ending of one life, nature provides resources for the next life too. Param Tantra expects nothing in return. The second Tantra is called Para Tantra. While being nurtured in Param Tantra, our levels of awareness and strength increase. Para Tantra also nurtures us. However, it is sapeksh, not Udāsīn. It does not ask for anything in return except for giving us an indication that whatever we take and utilize, we should use it conscientiously in such a way that it can also be reused by someone else later. For example, when a child grows to be a toddler, parents ask the child to keep toys in their proper place. When in Paratantra, we grow to a realization that we should be using natural resources like air and water in a way that is not wasteful and does not pollute them, so that our future generations can avail of these resources. We have seen that Guru is a sapeksh kalakar. Therefore, a disciple is in guardianship of Guru's Paratantra. Many a times, Guru's Parashakti protects the disciple unbeknownst to the Guru. The third Tantra is called Partantra. While being nurtured in Param and Paratantra, our levels of awareness and strength further increase. Now, instead of just taking, we feel like offering something in return too. Partantra expects that if we take something, then we also give something back. For example, when a child grows further, the child starts helping parents with some chores. In the states of being guarded in Param, Para and Partantra, we are largely dependent on others. Our lives run largely with the bestowals from Param, Para and Partantra. The fourth Tantra is called Swatantra. This is a state of independence or self-dependence. While being nurtured in Param, Para and Partantra, our levels of awareness and strength further increase considerably. We can take some decisions on our own. Our dependence on others reduces. We can exercise our free will. We can choose a decision after deliberating through several possibilities. Keep in mind though that so long as there is life, one cannot be totally independent because Param Tantra of nature is still required for the essentials to run life. While being nurtured, when we reach the state of Swatantra, then we can progress from the Adhin state to Praman state. That is, from the state of instant gratification to the state of equanimity. This is the beginning of our becoming a guardian for others. In this state, first we become Paratantra for others. We give them something and expect them to give something back in return. As our capacity increases, we become Paratantra for others. We don't ask for anything in return when giving, except for indicating that whatever we have given could be utilized conscientiously so that after usage it can be further utilized by others too. Thus, we rise above expectations and associated contempt to become a Sapeksh guardian. Further, we can become Param Tantra or Supreme for others. We go from becoming a guardian, that is Pālak, to a super guardian, that is Pālanhār. We just keep giving without expecting anything in return, regardless of how it is utilized. The pure and liberated Jīv becomes congruent with nature as a Pālanhār. This is how we journey as a guarded ward, Pālya, from Param to Para to Par to Swatantra, and then as a guardian, Pālak, from Par to Para to Param Tantra for others. In each moment of life, we live all these four Tantra as a ward as well as a guardian. Just like the fingers of our hands are free on one end to move somewhat independently, while being tied to the hands on the other end, in this life we are free to some extent while being largely tied to Param, Para and Par Tantra. This is our journey from Param to Param or from nature to nature. Our journey from Nigōd to Nirvāṇ is also a journey from Param to Param, with humble submission to the divine nature God.